Well, don't oi uncle them because they're very distinguished young men sitting right next to me here. But firstly, Sooraj sir, congratulations, 75 years of Rajshri. I mean, there's a Rajshri production to set the template, and it's one brand which I'm sure Anupam sir and Boman sir will also agree have never compromised on their ethics despite changing times. And it's like from one generation to another, you know, it's like grandparents, parents, and so it's just, what is the secret of your success? ये family का क्या success का code है?
Ma'am, number one is that हमें परवरिश ही ऐसी मिली है.
जी.
If you ask me, जब हम ever since I remember in our house, there were never parties, we never went to any shoots, and एक spirituality का माहौल था.
जी.
हमें ये भी नहीं बोला गया था कि ये God है क्या है. My grandfather was a devotee of the mother at Sri Aurobindo Pondicherry. तो हमेशा ये, और ये मैं बहुत सुनता था as a child कि healthy entertainment, and my grandfather used to say कि businessman थे वो, और वो हमेशा कतराते थे. वो बोलते थे ये fire है, this industry is fire, आग लग जाएगी. तो then he went to the mother and he said I want to produce movies, but मैं डरता हूँ कि कहीं आग नहीं लग जाए. So the mother says कुछ नहीं, तुम बनाओ फिल्में, but वो फिल्म बनाओ जो तुम अपने फादर इन लॉ को दिखा सको.
वाह.
तो वो ये मैंने सब बचपन में जो सुना है. तो फिर जो a small incident I'll just share with you.
Sure.
Ma'am, I have great memories, and today when you talk of 75 years, I have not told this to Anupam sir also. 1981 में Anupam sir हम लोग अमेरिका से वापस आ रहे थे. काफ़ी बैग्स थे सब, मैं, मेरे फादर, मदर एंड माय सिस्टर चंदा. तो वी वर गोइंग थ्रू दी कस्टम्स एंड सबके बैग खुल रहे थे. तो बैग हमारे भी भरे थे, मतलब भरे मीन्स क्लोथ्स एंड ऑल भरे थे. तो लाइक यू नो हाउ माय मदर इसको नीचे रखो, शी हैड पैक्ड अप एवरीथिंग लाइक दैट. हम अंदर गए तो द कस्टम ऑफिसर सॉ द टैग राष्ट्रीय कैसे, आप लोग जाइए.
वाह.
Now my father, Anupam sir knows very, my father, नहीं मैं तो खोलूँगा, सबका चेक हो, मेरा भी चेक करो. He said नहीं सर, आप बस ऐसी फिल्में बनाते रहिए, आप चाहिए.
It's just amazing.
So if you ask me where it comes from, I mean this when I look at it, I guess tears are fill up because ये जो मिला है, and I've been fortunate to be able to live up to it and at least agree to follow it.
Absolutely.
So it's just that belief that we are here and that 75 years and I'm here yet making my 7th film and being able to get this cast and make this subject which is straight from my heart. So I think this is Uunchai.
It's totally. And सारांश से शुरुआत हुई यहाँ तक, बच्चन साहब की सौदागर से to here, सारे का गीत गाता चल to here. You are the young debutant.
So can you imagine how much more I've got to do? Yeah, I'm just starting. आप बोले आपका इंटरवल है, मैं तो लगता है अपना credit titles चालू है मेरे. And I'm telling you, I'd be very, very heartbroken if I'm not in the next film. I'm not joking. I can't. I mean, I can't. This now we have joined at the hip.
Absolutely. And Anupam sir, you've also been, and as I would say, one of the favorite, you know, in the Rajshri credit roles. Saransh say, then hum aapke hain kaun, and you know, and the journey continues.
Ma'am, I'm interrupting you, ma'am. Ma'am, my father used to always say with pride, our lot of ladies have won the Filmfare Award, but the only best actor in Rajshri.
Wow.
That's right.
Sorry, I interrupted.
No,
this was a good interruption. क्या बात कर रहे हो? बार-बार ऐसा
no one knows.
ऐसा कोई ख्याल बीच में आए तो बीच में रोक देना.
It's just amazing. So, I mean, honestly, and you've also, all of you've seen how generation. What is it that actually draws you to this production house? Because you have worked with so many.
Cleansing. It's a cleansing of the soul, cleansing of the mind. It's like purification. Because as he said rightly, अगर कस्टम ऑफिसर बोलेंगे कि आपने राजश्री में आप निकली है, that means how much have their cinema impacted the common man, how much faith they have in them. आज सुबह हमारे को सूरज जी बता रहे थे कि 40 or 80 ladies have done a bulk booking already. हमने एडवांस खोला नहीं है on in a theater where we do not know whether the film is releasing or not.
Wow.
So ये थोक के भाव आएंगे लोग, मुझे लगता है।
and I'm shocked.
कि भाई राजश्री की फिल्म है, चलो सारे माताजी, पिताजी, दादाजी, दादी जी, बुआ जी, फूफा जी, because that's the only way, that is what their contribution is.
Absolutely.
Cinema has changed, people have changed, they have changed as exterior, but their basic values are the same. So how can you not be part of their films, or how can you be not part of their family? I am part of their family. My name is Anupam Barjatya now. Yeah, so it's amazing. And every member, his son, he's a modern son, but he, I don't know, क्या mold में बनते हैं ये लोग.
It's keep giving us that
amazing.
entertainment, because
His other son, amazing. It's so amazing to be able to sit with them. I myself invite myself to their house once in 3 months for
I've heard the
lunch.
food is also very good.
Oh my God, outstanding.
nice.
And so I do that so that I can be with everybody else. I can meet everybody else and feel wonderful about life.
Absolutely. Natasha, you are the young one here, and बोलते हैं आजकल young ones को ना नंबरों का कितना बन रहा है बहुत concern है. It's amazing that you put your money here.
Yeah, absolutely. So my production
Her name
house.
is Malpani also.
So my production house, Boundless Media, we say we're telling stories for a new India, right? So we have a whole slate. So I was thinking, what should be the first film to release in our slate? And I was very keen that it should be Uunchai, because this is a story for a new India. You know, I think that we have really slaughtered this younger generation very badly now. You know, we were making scandal, thriller, people who
Dysfunctional
pitch
families.
me, dysfunctional family. When people pitch me, it's all about hookups, breakups, mental health, trauma. And I just think that this younger generation, of course we need stories of hope, we need stories of inspiration. But more than that, you know, I think that this sort of friendship that this film shows is almost, it's aspirational for our generation.
I totally agree.
Because, you know, I feel like we've become so selfish, so self-centered, that to see these people live for something beyond themselves is a message we need to see. And I think even this message of reinventing ourselves, right? I think now we sort of feel sorry for ourselves when we struggle. But life is about struggle, right?
Absolutely.
We have to keep finding our Uunchai, we have to keep climbing that next mountain, and we have to do it together. So I love the fact that this is a family film, it's a feel-good film, and you know, I would be really disappointed if we didn't have a younger audience go. So that's what I'm telling people. I'm saying, obviously take your family, but more than that,
But
take
you are
your
a proof
friends.
enough that a younger audience, if
that
you
is
can,
true.
you can be part producer of the film, that is a proof. There are millions of people, I would like to believe, younger people who believe the way you believe in.
Yeah, and I mean, Sooraj, I was so quick to make the decision that we're going to support this film when we heard this story. But it's sad how few films we get pitched to us like
You
this.
know, this, I haven't seen, you remember Ashok Kumar and Utpal Dutt had done Shocking. So when you see three grey-haired men, immediately दिमाग जाता है ये Shocking type picture तो नहीं आ रही है. I mean, I saw this, I was like, what a riot this is. You know, and I'm liking all your looks. So I heard you also overcame some of your fears, like the fear of flying, and you engaged in
I've
your
never
hobby.
overcome it. He just forced me to take it. It's that fear will never go. I don't know. I wanted
But
to
यहाँ
go.
तो ऊंचाई पे है हम.
यहाँ तो मैंने 4-4, 5-5, एक-एक, 1.5 घंटे की हेलीकॉप्टर राइड्स किए हैं. वो भी मतलब हर किस्म के
Next will
मौसम
be
में.
Top Gun.
100%. Why not? कुछ भी हो सकता है. Of course. But it's my.
For him, that helicopter ride is लड़की ना gravity में उड़ रही है. He felt that's happening. Happening in space.
Yeah, it was.
It was like that. That's
frightening.
good. I'm not joking. Yeah.
We had discussions with pilots. My whole pilot team, we came to know that sir is afraid of flying, and it's a small flight and it's a chopper. We are going backwards.
No, my person called him
Yeah.
up and said that is there a way that Mr. Kher can travel by car? मैंने कहा मैं 2 दिन travel करूँगा गाड़ी में.
गाड़ी गई जा ही
नहीं जा सकती.
फिर वो बोले अच्छा पैदल जाएंगे. मैंने कहा पैदल तो और भी not possible.
Oh God, wow.
To from one city you can trek it up, which we did, but you can't travel in the night. How will you travel? फिर I told him sir अभी छोड़ दो मैं तो हाथ पकड़ के लेके जाऊँगा.
Awesome.
अनुपम सर. फिर हमारी meetings हुए.
Sir ने two pilots, sorry.
Yeah, please.
Two pilots को इतना they used to explain. So what are they telling him for half an hour? Let's take off. इतना समझा. No, Sooraj ji has said, please explain to him, aisa hoga. If this happens, we can land there. Even if the machine, the rotor stops, we can land you over there. We can land the wheel, we can land you on over there. You will be safe, don't worry. I can land you on top of Mount Everest and make you get, nothing is going to happen. Third pilot was a replacement.
One day the replacement.
One day replacement came. This area is the most dangerous area in the world. यहाँ सबसे ज़्यादा helicopter accident यहीं पे हुआ.
He wanted to impress Mr. Kher, so he said, "ये देखो कहाँ लेके जा."
So he had his joystick like that, and he's saying, "ये देखो शिव जी का मूर्ति."
It was tough. But it was.
Wow, awesome. डैनी सर, एक मैं बोला, एक डैनी सर का किरदार और ये इनका डॉक्टर डैन इतना डराया हुआ है ना मेंटली कि आज भी कर्मा देखने बैठ जाओ तो रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं. बट आई हर्ड डैनी सर सिंग्स वेरी वेल एंड यू आर क्वाइट द सिंगर. डिड यू हैव एनी जैम सेशंस? विल वी सी समथिंग हियर?
No.
Unfortunately, we didn't have any outdoor shoots with Danny sir. उनका सारे shoot Bombay में था because his character does not stay for, and the whole film is as a tribute to his our friendship for him, and he passes away. But yes, he sings very well. और ये एक बात है कहने की कि जो विलन होते हैं, मुझे लगता है जितने भी विलन होते हैं ना
बहुत अच्छे होते हैं.
सबसे अच्छे इंसान वही होते हैं.
वो जैसे कहते थे प्राण सर जैसा कोई था ही नहीं.
प्राण साहब, अमरीश जी, अमेजिंग. अपने प्रेम चोपड़ा इतने अच्छे हैं, जितने भी सारे हैं, और ये सब शिमला से हैं.
अच्छा, वो भी कनेक्शन है, वो भी कनेक्शन है शिमला से.
नहीं, और प्राण साहब, अमरीश जी एंड प्रेम चोपड़ा आर ऑल फ्रॉम शिमला. आई वाज सो थ्रिल्ड व्हेन आई गॉट टू नो अबाउट.
आपने बहुत विलेन के काम किया, आपने बहुत अच्छे.
But Sooraj, how did you pick up these young looking fellows? Danny sir looks very young. Boman sir को इनको देख लो, and वो Mr. Bachchan की तो एनर्जी कोई मैच नहीं कर सकता. How did you manage to pick up these like four?
He wanted to pick up the best. What do you mean by how did he manage to pick up these? So he needed the best because best needs to work with the best people, and he got best.
It wasn't just about looks.
Looks तो हमेशा confident थे उसके
और वहाँ
बाद.
पे वो friendship का भी जुगाड़ आ गया. अमित सर को अभिषेक ने कन्विंस कर दिया, आपको इन्होंने कन्विंस कर दिया, फिर आपकी फ्रेंडशिप है. So it was like a जुगाड़ू मंडली also of sorts.
He needed little glamour also in the film, right? So, yeah.
But it's just so amazing. I've always felt that Rajshri films are like utopia. You know, there's always everything will be okay. Things are bad, but things will
That's
get
right. That's
okay.
what we need to spread after especially 2 years of COVID and lockdown. People lost hope because people lost people. People went through a lot of insecurity, and Sooraj thought that he needs to create something which is about hope.
Absolutely. But how difficult is it now to make movies? I want to ask all of you, how difficult is it?
This one seems
No.
very easy.
I mean difficult in this day and age to make movies because they say earlier audience was innocent. You know, they had that innocence. They went to the films, they enjoyed the films, and they came back.
But they are still innocent. We
same
corrupted them.
Absolutely.
They are still innocent.
Sir is right. Absolutely.
In what way would you say?
They go to a movie hall to watch, to enjoy the film.
आजकल तो
थोड़ी देखने जाते कि हम परेशान होके जाना है. They want to enjoy, no?
Yeah. I think people just want to feel something. They
They
want
they still, we are, हिंदुस्तान की फिल्में हमेशा ड्रीम मर्चेंट्स होते. Would we give them happiness? Because ये जो नया शुरू हुआ है, which I'm part of as an actor, he is part of as an actor, and I'm happy to do that. But let's not blame it on the audience. Audience is, and ये है कि audience is very aware now, and they have many choices. Earlier there were no choices. Now in the pandemic they have seen world cinema, they have seen regional cinema, they have seen Malayalam film, Telugu films, etc., etc. They don't tolerate anything fake now. Whether it is in cinema or whether it is in life, they are a little allergic to that.
And also with Rajshri Productions is another thing, trivia that I said, like a Jeevan Mrityu that I told was released morning shows. You have never worked according to box office and their formula and their thing. And it's still holding true, isn't it? I think people should just take a leaf from the Rajshri production books.
Because making तब भी और आज भी making family films is never easy. Because families come to the theatre very late. आप कोई भी फैमिली फिल्म देखें तो कभी फर्स्ट डे लगता नहीं है बिकॉज फैमिलीज ऑलवेज आर पर्टिकुलर. पहले बताओ फिल्म कैसी है, फिर जाएंगे क्योंकि पार्किंग मिलेगी नहीं मिलेगी, खाना किधर पैक करके जाएंगे नहीं जाएंगे. प्लस taking a family together is expensive. So they will always hear and come. So they will always pick up slowly. So that's how all our films, we have distributed, Boman sir knows by heart where which cinema was released of which Rajshri film, but we have always released and experimented with release. So similarly we have experimented with our subjects, we have taken new people. My father always felt that new people bring new energies, they bring their own kismat. He used to say, apni kismat late hain wo.
Absolutely.
They bring their own kismat, and kismat can just break and help us achieve.
Absolutely.
So he said, wo jo josh aata hai. So that's how we have always experimented on cast, on singers, new music directors, similarly in exhibition, theatrical release.
Awesome.
So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but at least it gives you joy that you are contributing.
Absolutely. And as Boman sir said, na, it's Rajshri, the production house is his temple. So aap matha tekne har mahine
And
jaoge.
yet I would like to sort of say something about Rajshri production, because you see people like to slot people.
Yeah.
They like to slot because it makes it their job easy. Like how sick it is that we call our cinema industry Bollywood. So that similarly, अरे राजश्री की फिल्म होगी, a certain section of people say, अरे बड़े संस्कारी फिल्म बनाएंगे.
हाँ.
He has made the coolest film
I can see.
possible ever. So that is breaking the mold. That is
Absolutely.
only he could have done that. So all those cool dudes who think
that these guys are not cool enough, they are the coolest ones in the block.
It's the coolest film that you will say, because it's about commitment, it's about courage, it's about hope, it's about honesty, which the younger generation needs to learn.
And it's also, if I might, sorry, it's also about change. I'm willing to change. He changes. How and how? I change. Nina changed. Nina ji's and
Amit ji,
character.
major change
Major changes
in the characterization.
And if change at what is the coolest thing in the
And acceptance.
And I was wrong, I better change, because only then do I rejuvenate, and that cleansing comes from change.
Awesome. But I like your look. It's a very rock star look.
I
Huh?
can't tell you how impressed I am with it, sorry,
Yeah,
myself.
it's really the rock star look.
Oh boy.
Who did you model yourself on?
Baman. इसमें क्या सोच रहे हैं? Baman's role model is Baman. इसको कोई शमन नहीं है.
Came on both. Me, Boman.
That's very tense. But you had quite a ride, like filming, photographing stuff. So will we see an exhibition? The Uunchai?
I focused more on the character then. Because any dope can pick up a camera in the Himalayas and take good pictures.
Yeah.
आपका भी कुछ शिवजी जैसा कुछ हुआ था, ब्लू हो गए थे.
वो तो हाँ, वो तो नहाने गए थे ना, हमारे पास तो नया टॉवल नहीं था मेरे कमरे में, तो मैं चिल्लाया बिकॉज ठंडे पानी से नहाया था उस दिन, और मैंने चिल्लाया, टॉवल नहीं था तो और ठिठुर रहा था, तो बंदा ले आया और नया टॉवल.
हाँ.
तो जब मैंने उसे साफ करके मैं निकला बाहर, तो शीशे में इतना सा शीशा था, तो मुझे मेरा पूरा चेहरा नीला नजर आया. फिर मैंने शरीर देखा, पूरा नीला था. And I couldn't go back to have a bath again because it was cold. So I just cleaned this much, बड़ी मुश्किल से, and my makeup man did the greatest job, and that's how it was done. Yeah, बहुत बड़े-बड़े मुश्किलें थे. Even जो होटल में भी लिफ्ट नहीं थी, अगर सेकंड फ्लोर पे चढ़ना था, तो वो छोटी-छोटी सीढ़ियाँ थी, उसमें से चढ़ के बहुत मजा था. जैसे कि बमन बोलते हैं कि नहाते समय ये नहा रहे हैं, पूरे गांव को पता लग जाता था नहा रहे हैं, बिकॉज ये चिल्ला के नहाते थे.
Cold water.
You sure? This is like the toughest film they also must have done.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of us.
everybody.
Toughest and the easiest.
Unit wise,
I can
people,
see the vibe.
cameramen,
It's
Toughest
like-
and the easiest.
I can see that. They say, na,
and a
joy.
life-changing film.
Awesome.
It's a life-changing experience.
And it's nice that, I don't want to call senior citizens and all, we don't make films for them. Like the way we don't make for kids.
This is not for senior citizens.
I'm not saying, I'm just putting it in bracket because the senior citizens around me are very excited. I'm not calling
All
you
those
senior
scenes
citizens.
around you are very excited.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
All the
you.
young-
Because the younger generation is at fault for that, because they want to make the senior citizen feel redundant. They are not. Their experience is a great boon for us if we learn from them. It's यहाँ पर है ये. अभी वो क्लिंट ईस्टवुड 90 साल की उम्र में पिक्चर डायरेक्ट कर रहा है. वुडी एलन 90 था, बच्चन साहब 80 साल की उम्र में कुछ भी करते, सबसे ऊपर टांग उठाई हुई उन्होंने, उन्हीं की है.
हर फोटोग्राफ.
ये जो हमारे यहाँ जो ये बन गया है ना एक कि यार ये अभी रिटायर हो गए हैं, ये अंकल जी हो गए हैं,
ये तो बिल्कुल
ये हमारे साथ तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं हो
नहीं,
सकता.
आप लोग रिटायर ही नहीं हो गए.
नहीं किसी मैं this is also a tribute to all those people. The parents should tell their children to sit down. I know what I'm talking about. We accept situation, unfortunately. This will teach them not to accept situation.
Awesome. But it's amazing that you made this film. Lastly, before we wrap up, because our last was Prem Ratan Dhan Payo, because वो राशि से expect करते हैं ना. Again, मैं slot नहीं कर रही हूँ, but expectation जो होती है. Oh God, there'll be families sitting together, eating together, staying together, fighting together, and then this
It's
came.
the same thing. It's the same thing. Family sitting together, eating together, staying together, loving together, and sacrificing together.
It's like they made a film called Dosti. वो दोस्ती वाले
Yes.
actors का progression over decades.
Yeah.
What happened to them? Exactly, can I say that? दोस्ती से लेकर अब. But it's amazing. Thank you so much, and please keep entertaining us. Here's to another 175 years or 750 years. May the banner fly high, and
Thank you.
timeless, eternal
All.
young men next to me here who will never retire.
Watch it on big screen on 11th November 2022. Big screen.
But वैसे anyway जाते जाते ये बता आपकी कोई bucket list में कुछ है that I have to do this is something I've not achieved I have to do
अभी
this.
बनाई नहीं है bucket list. अभी time है.
मैं उस वाली bucket list की बात नहीं कर रही हूँ. होता है ना हर साल भी नया
ये
साल
big
आ रहा है,
bucket
तो
list में
क्यों
नहीं
है?
था.
अच्छा.
मगर ये नंबर 1 पे होता अगर पता होता कि ये एक्सपीरियंस होने वाला है.
बिल्कुल.
है ना?
The young rajshri debutant अभी एक
Credit titles चल रहे हैं.
Introducing.
Introducing.
Boman Irani. Wow.
Yeah. Oh.
चलो we have. Oh, I like that also. चलो he's the new Prem on the block. Thank you so much.